Hi everyone, welcome you all to my new lecture. This video is a continuation of the last video, and here we are going to solve another problem on Buckingham pi theorem. So in the problem it is given that it is given that velocity is a function of head value, diameter, viscosity, density and gravity. So in the final answer has been given already in the problem, that is you have to form a equation. It is velocity is equal to root of 2gh and function of some terms. In the first step you have to write the mathematical equation, that is the velocity is a function of head value, diameter, mu, rho and g. In the second step the function of velocity, head value, diameter, viscosity, density, gravity equal to 0. Now you have to find out the value of n and m. So n minus m can be easily find out. So number of variables are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So always the number of fundamental variables will be, in most of the cases it is 3. So n minus m equal to 6 minus 3 equal to 3. So there are 3 pi terms. So then in the next step you have to choose the repeating variables. So the first repeating variable must be a geometric property. Here the geometric property given are head value and diameter. So the velocity will be mostly affected by head value. So it is taken as the first repeating variable as h instead of d. So the second repeating variable must be a flow property. Here the flow property are given as there is only one flow property, that is g, and the next repeating variable must be a fluid property. Here fluid property given as mu, rho. There are two fluid properties given. Here the problem is velocity and it is not a viscous flow problem. So you can choose the density as the repeating variable. Now 3 repeating variables has been chosen. Now the next step is to write the pi terms, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. So pi 1 equal to, write the repeating variable h, g, rho. So a1, b1, c1. Similarly h power a2, z power b2, density power c3. h power a3, g power b3, density power c3 into the other variables d, mu, v. The other variables d, mu, v. So v, d, mu. That's all. You wrote the pi terms. Now it is time to go for each pi terms and find out the pi 1, pi 2, pi 3 values, and you have to substitute the pi 1, pi 2 values in this equation. Pi 3 equal to 0. After writing in this format, you have to bring this equation as the final equation. So let me take the first term, pi 1. Pi 1 term. As usual, the dimension, the MLT system of the pi term is m power 0, l power 0, t power 0. And the second step, you have to write the MLT system of the right hand side. So MLT system for the height, that is head value, is L power A1. Similarly, the MLT system for the acceleration, that is acceleration due to gravity, is L t power minus 2 to the power B1. And the next one is density. For density it is m t power minus 3 to the power c1. And the last term is velocity. Velocity is L t power minus 1. So now you have to take the power of m. In the left hand side it is 0. In the right hand side it is, here it is 0, here it is 0, here it is c1. So c1 equal to 0. So next one is power of L term. In the right hand side it is 0. In the left hand side it is a1 plus b1 plus 1 here. So a1 plus b1 equal to minus 1, that is the equation we found out here. So the power of t is 0 equal to here minus 2b1 plus 2b1. Here there is no, here minus 3c1, here there is minus 1. If you substitute the c1 value here, the equation becomes minus 2b1 minus 1 equal to 0. So b equal to minus 1 by 2. Substitute the b value in this equation, you will get a1 value as minus 1 by 2. So you found out the a1, b1, c1 value. So substitute a1, b1, c1 value in the first pi term. So pi 1 equal to h power a1, that is minus 1 by 2, and g power b1, that is minus 1 by 2, and c power, and rho power c1, that is 0 into velocity. So it is velocity divided by h power 1 by 2, g power 1 by 2. So that is v divided by root of g h. This is the first pi term. So similarly, we can find out the pi 2 value and pi 3 value. While you find out this pi 2 value, the diameter, the MLT system of D is L, and in the third pi term, the MLT system of mu is M, L power minus 1, T power minus 1. Substitute these values here and find out the pi 2 value, pi 3 value. So the pi 2 value will be pi 2 equal to d by h. Pi 3 equal to mu divided by h power 3 by 2 into root of g rho. I'm sorry here, that is this rho will come outside of the square root. Now I'm going to rewrite the pi 3 term. So pi 3 already you find out mu divided by rho into h power 3 by 2 root of g. This is the value we already found. So I am going to rewrite this value as mu divided by rho into h power 2 by 2 I am taking here, and g into h. So this is h power 1 by 2, this is 2 by 2, cumulative it will be h power 3 by 2. 2 by 2 will be cancelled, and the rho h root of gh. So in the next step, I am going to multiply the velocity value in the numerator and denominator. So rho h v root of g h. So you already find out that the pi 1 term is v divided by root of gh. So you can replace this v1 divided by root of gh with pi 1 value. So pi 1 into mu divided by rho h v. This is the final pi 3 value. So once I find out the pi 3 value, final pi 3 value, so I have to substitute all these equations in here. Pi 1, pi 2, pi 3 equal to 0. So function of pi 1 is v divided by root of gh, comma pi 2 value is d by h, comma pi 3 value is pi 1 into mu divided by rho h v equal to 0. Then you have to, in the final answer, you have to bring the equation right hand side, you must have v. So I am taking this term. Now in the problem it is asked to find out the velocity. So I am taking this term out and bring the term to the right side. So v divided by root of gh, which is equal to function of d divided by h, comma pi 1 mu divided by rho v h. So now I am bringing this term here. So V equal to root of GH into pi of, that is function of d by h into d by h comma pi 1 mu divided by rho VH. Now in the last step, you can write this equation as the final equation that is given in the problem. So you will have a doubt in your mind that why I am putting 2 here and why I less the term pi 1 here. So this term is a functional term. So if you bring a numerical value inside a pi term, or if you take out a numerical value from a functional term, that will not have effect on the functional term. That is, a function of diameter is not different from function of diameter divided by 2. Anyway, it is going to be a function of diameter. So I am bringing that 2 into the system and taking out that pi term, that is dimensionless number term, outside the equation, and to produce the final equation given in the problem. Hope you all know about how to do dimensional analysis with Rayleigh method and working on pi theorem. So if you have any doubt, please put in the comment box. Thank you all.